Good afternoon, or good evening, rather. This is George Adventure here, slash EDC Leatherworks. I've got a EDC Leatherworks Instagram page, Facebook, and a TikTok. And I really don't like TikTok or Facebook, but it helps to sell leather. So I've carried a big trapper for years and years and years. And, they're pretty heavy in your pocket, so I decided to make me a sheath for a trapper. And I've been making them for a while. And this is an 8-ounce leather one. And I make the 4-ounce leather ones too. And I stamp them and all. This was actually one I made for a customer. But I messed it up because I didn't sew it. I'd already glued this. And I had already put a rivet and punched the holes, but I got carried away and got in a hurry, and I went ahead and sewed it right here. So after I did that, I didn't have any way to sew this. So I decided to keep it for myself, and I made the customer another one. So I kept it for myself, and I just he had his initials on it, and I just stamped some turkey tracks on it right there. So I'm carrying it, and I've been carrying it for a while in this, but I decided, and this is, by the way, this is the Trapper Carbon XX with 1095 steel. And, excuse me, man, the weather's here, and the blades line up, by the way. So, just kind of poking fun. But so anyway, so I came up with this one, and this is a scalp draw. And it's made out of 8-ounce leather. There's your belt loop. So there's a couple things I don't like about it. And a lot of times I'll make a sheath, and then if I don't like it, but it is functional, I would keep it for myself. So I'm gonna keep this one. It turned out pretty, the dye and everything, but and I'm gonna make some in 4-ounce too, because the 4-ounce is good too. It's a good sheath. But the thing I don't like about it is, one thing, this should be angled the other way. And I cut this whole sheath, and the belt loop is cut out of one piece. So you can see this piece here is joined to the sheath part, but it's one piece of leather that I cut out. But I had to sew it here on this part, the part that I folded over, as you can see. Sorry, man, we've had a lot of rain and fog, and the weather's hadn't been good, so everybody's got this stuff. So you can see that, and I don't like that about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut a single piece out for the sheath, just for the sheath. And it's 4 by 4.5, whatever I make them. So I'm gonna cut this out. Then I will cut the belt loop out separate. And I may make the belt loop a little bit thinner. I don't know, I ain't made my mind up yet, but I kind of like them wide because it makes them stable. So I'm gonna cut the belt loop out, okay? And then I will sew it. I will fold this sheath over like this, but this part will be on the bottom, or I'm sorry, will be on the top. And this part will come over, this part will come over the sheath, and it'll be sewn right here, all the way across. The belt loop will be sewn all the way to the sheath. But this folded over part will be, won't have this sewn on it. I mean, it turned out good despite of that. I really don't, like I said, I was just experimenting, and I didn't really like it, the way it looks sewn right here on the folded over part. So this part here, both of these will be sewn on this part. And this will be folded over this part. So this will be on top. This will be on top. So it'll carry like that, with this angled this way. It's a great way to carry a knife. I don't know how many of you carry a scalp draw holster, but it is a great way to carry a fixed blade. It's a great way to carry a slip joint or folded knife. even like a Benchmade bug out or something like that, or a folding knife like that, a flipper. These are good ways to carry them because it kind of tucks it up and you can just grab it and pull it out. Now this one is a little tight because the die shrunk, but it tightens up a little bit once you die it. So, and it's all burnished and pretty and all, so you can see that. So I'm gonna use this one for myself. So I'm gonna carry it tomorrow. I'm gonna start carrying it tomorrow. I'm still gonna carry it this way some too. But these are just great ways to carry larger slip joint knives. Now I'd make these like this one for sod buster size knives. And what I mean by sod buster size knives, I mean a medium size slip joint like a sod buster, a mini trapper, a mini copperhead, a medium Stockman, whatever size you got that'll fit basically in the same size holster as a sod buster. And I'm gonna make two sizes. I'm gonna make this size for the trapper size, the large knives, and I'm gonna make one for the medium size knives. So if you want to carry a sod buster or a mini trapper in a holster like this, it'll be available. Or your big trapper. I love a big trapper. I don't know how many of you know the history of a trapper. Trappers they started making a trapper in 1920. So made the clip blade, put the clip blade on it, and that's basically your do everything blade, whatever you need to do. But they also made a spade blade. Just a little history lesson. Spade blade, basically, for a trapper, when he'd trap his game, he'd skin the pelt off, the fur off, the hide off, whatever you want to call it, with this blade. You can see it's getting a little bit of patina on it right there. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I can't wait. This is $10.95. So they use this to skin their game, and you can use it for other things. And there was farmers or cattlemen that used it. They used this blade to castrate their bull. So this is a great knife. It's a great outdoorsman knife, and I've actually used one of these to skin game. I've skinned deer with them. I've cut turkey, clean turkeys, wild turkeys with them, fish, whatever. So it's a great knife for an outdoorsman. Yeah, the blades don't lock, but if you know how to use a knife, if you know how to use a knife, you're not going to cut your hand. You're not going to stab yourself. You're going to be proficient with it. You also want to keep it sharp. You want to keep it sharp. A lazy man carries a dull knife. So that's the deal on this, and I'm gonna work on these a little bit next week and get some made and see how they turn out. This one don't have any stamping, which I'm gonna stamp the other ones, and I'm gonna put some on my Etsy shop. So I'll have them online too. I'll have them on my Etsy, my Instagram page, my LinkedIn, or not my LinkedIn, but my Facebook page. And all, so I'll have them on that, and my TikTok page. I don't even like TikTok, but it's good to advertise your sheath. So anyway, that's what it looks like in it. You got just enough to stick out, and pull it out. Boom, and there you go. Goes right in there. This part, the belt will go right here, and it'll just ride, just nice and comfortable. So anyway, this is George Adventure. If you like this video, I appreciate you leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the sheath. Like I said, this is just the first one, so I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna change a little bit on it. So nothing drastic. This is still a functional sheath, so I'm gonna use it. So anyway, I appreciate you leave a comment. If you like my channel, I appreciate you subscribe to it. Hit the bell, leave a like. And God is good, and I hope y'all have a great Christmas. I'm sure I'm gonna make several more videos before Christmas, but y'all have a safe weekend. God bless.